guys, I sure hope you are all doing well, and I hope you had a wonderful week. I had a pretty good week this week. We spent a lot of time outside, working on things outside, and actually spent a lot of time right here around our fire. But can I be honest with you guys for a minute? I gotta tell you, one of the days this week, I just had a really bad day. I don't know what it was. It was kind of just a whole bunch of stuff. Like when I woke up in the morning for breakfast, I was super hungry and we had nothing good to eat, like none of my favorite cereals. And then on top of that, it was a rainy, dreary, cold day, which is just not my favorite. And well, the house was kind of messy and the kids had a lot of schoolwork they needed my help with. And then to top it all off, late at night after dinner when it was time for dessert, I was really excited about having some Rocky Road ice cream. So I went and got it out of the freezer, and guess what? Somebody had eaten all of the ice cream. So you know what? It just felt like a really bad day. Have you guys ever had a bad day before? I bet you have. You know, maybe you're just not feeling great, maybe arguing a lot with your siblings or even with your parents. It could be a whole bunch of things that just lead up to not great day. Have you ever heard of this book before? Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. This is a really great book. And there's all sorts of stories in here about Alexander and the day he had. Like how he woke up in the morning with gum in his hair. That would definitely make for a really bad day. He also talks about how nobody seemed to notice him, and that made him feel like he was having a really bad day. He also had a bad day because Mom cooked lima beans for dinner. I mean, who even likes lima beans? And the only pajamas he had to wear that night were his train pajamas, and he really hates his train pajamas. Yeah, you see guys, sometimes we all have a day kind of like Alexander, a day that turns out to just be a really bad, horrible, no good day. You know what? I wonder if Jesus ever had bad days. What do you guys think? I bet he probably did. I do know there are definitely stories in the Bible about people who had not so great days. I mean, what about Jonah, who got swallowed by a giant fish? I would think that turned out to not be a very good day. Or what about Daniel, who got thrown into a lion's den? Yeah, that would not be a very good day either. But here's the thing, for both of those people, Jonah and Daniel, God was with them, even in the belly of a whale and in the den full of lions. God was with them. And though it might not have felt like a very good day, he protected them and kept them safe. You know, when we have bad days, I wonder if God wants us to learn something from those bad days. I wonder if he wants us to try to find the great things that surround us, even in bad days. Because there's beauty and wonderful things around us all the time. We just have to make the decision to look for it. There's a couple verses I wanted to share with you guys today. First is this one. Give all your worries to God, for he cares about you. 1 Peter 5:7. You know, we tell you guys this in Kids Life all the time, but when you're having a bad day or when you're going through anything rough or anything at all, a great thing to do is to always talk to God. And that's what this verse is saying. Give your worries to God. The things that are bothering you, the things that are making it feel like a bad day, talk to God about those things because he will take care of you. I also like this one. This one seems kind of silly. If your heart is broken, you'll find God right there. If you're kicked in the gut, he'll help you catch your breath. Psalm 34:18. I like this one because sometimes when we're having a bad day, we just feel kind of sad. maybe even a little heartbroken. Maybe we don't even know why. But God is right there with us. And sometimes when we're having a bad day, we may feel like somebody kicked us in the gut. And what I like here is that this verse says that God will help us catch our breath. I know sometimes when I'm not having a great day, I just need to take a moment and take a deep breath. And sometimes I feel better. It's nice to know that God is with us, even when we're not having such a great day. Well, guys, I miss ya. Hope you're doing well. Love to hear from you. And I am so looking forward to the day when I can see you all again. Have a wonderful week. And if you have a bad day this week, try to remember to take the time to look for the good things that God has for us. Try to remember to be kind and never forget that God is always right there waiting to hear from you. Love you guys. Bye.